don't be afraid or don't be scared to have high standard towards somebody, especially when it comes to relationships. Because when you have high standard, you know what happens? That it will cut a lot of men out of your list. You know what I'm saying? It will cut a lot of girls out of your list when you have high standard. And so it will narrow the list and it will become small. At the end of the day, eventually you have just few little numbers that you want to have. For example, if you're in the church, people they say, okay, for example, if you say that I don't want to have a guy who is not working. All right, that could be your standard. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong, but it could be your standard. That means every other guy who is not working there is out of your list. All right, I don't want to have a guy who is like this or that, or girl who is like this. Every other guy is out of the list. So the narrow the list is, the closer you are to meet the guy of your dream, the guy that you want to meet. But if you just open and you said whoever comes to me is mine, then your list is like 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? And what's gonna happen is you're gonna be confused because every guy comes, you don't have any standard. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna go after this, I'm gonna go after that. Or every girl who comes after you're gonna be like, okay, this is mine, that is mine. But you need to narrow your list. You need to know, like, okay, that's why I said this before, that don't settle for anything lesser than your value. And then it applies to relationship as well. If you value this much, then you don't settle for anything that is lesser than that. Your list and your line and your list, it becomes narrow. It becomes narrow and narrow. That's what you gotta do. You know, but a lot of girls out there, they're scared of doing that because they, what if I'm not gonna meet anybody? There's no such a thing that you're not gonna meet anybody. You're gonna meet somebody. But you need to have your standard, you need to have your value, you need to have your list. And if you have that, then that list, it keep going narrow. You're gonna meet a guy and the guy is really attractive, the guy is amazing, or the girl, she's like that and that, but you know that, no, he is not mine. She's not mine. Why? Because out of my standard. You know what I'm saying? He is out of my league, and that is not pride. That is just a standard that you put for yourself because you know your value and you know what kind of person you want to have, you know, be with. Because if you're just gonna be with anybody and somebody who is gonna just destroy your future, you know what I'm saying? Just like you don't know where you're going, you don't know your value, and if you don't know that, then you can meet anybody. And if you meet anybody, you know what's gonna happen. Anybody, it's gonna happen to you, you know what I'm saying? So you need to narrow you need to have your standard. I don't care whether it's high. Some people say, you have really high standard. Yes, because I know my value. That's my value. Anything lesser than that, I'm not gonna settle for anything lesser than that. Only something right here and above. That is what I'm searching for. And that just shows how you know your value. So know your value. That's the first standard. And then don't settle for anything. Set your standards. Set your boundaries, and I'm telling you, that person is out there, you know. Or that person, she's out there. For you and for me. I'm loving this, man. Come on, guys, somebody, come on. Set your standard and do not be afraid. Do not be scared that this is high standard. I'm not going to meet anybody. You know what? That's just lies from devil. Set your high standard. First of all, know your value. Set your high standard and then go after that person. You know what I'm saying? Because there's somebody out there. A lot of dogs going to come after you. I call them dogs because these are people who they just bark. You know, they just bark. They just want something from you, you know. Maybe they want your body. They don't really want the full package, but they just want a little percentage of you because that's what they see. But I call those dogs because dogs, they're always running after. I mean, I don't know about Asian dogs, but African dogs, they always just want to bite somebody. You know what I'm saying? They only just come after you. So if you don't have any standard, then these dogs, anybody gonna come after you. Anybody gonna come to back at you. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be hard for you to decide. You're gonna be, oh, maybe this is the one, maybe that is the one, maybe that is the one. A lot of people, they say like that, maybe. As long as there's maybe in your sentence, it means he's not the one. Because once you meet that person, you will know. And you need to have your standard. You have that, you'll meet that person. You don't know who you meet. Yeah, it's very easy thing, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm still single, you know. Because I know my standard, I know my value. And that's what I am waiting for, and that's what I'm searching for. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle. You know, there's a word there, settle. don't get comfortable. If you want to get to know people, you can go out, meet people, talk to them, but then don't settle. You know what I'm saying? That's no, but some of the people don't even open the door and go out, because you can open one door, they're gonna come to you with the angelic face, feeling like, oh, this is my standard, this is what I've been waiting for, but just wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? You know your standard? Yes. Anyways, guys, I hope this is helpful for you. It's a relationship advice. Yeah, and I hope this will help you. I mean, I'm not yet in relationship, but I think I'm in the position I can advise you guys, and at the same time I'm advising myself right now. Yes. Anyways, have a good day and good luck, everybody. I'm out of here.